Hello everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Today is Monday, May 4, 2026, and your host, ichino-ani, and I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. Gather around and get comfortable, because we have a really exciting lesson ahead of us. Today we are going to learn about a brand new paper in the world of machine learning, and it is all about how we teach artificial intelligence to edit pictures. The title of the paper we are looking at today is Enhancing Granularity and Generalization in Image Editing. You can find the full paper at URL chat.org ABS 2604 24625 E1. It is a big title, but do not worry at all, because we are going to break it down together step by step. Let us start by thinking about how artificial intelligence currently edits images. Imagine you have a smart robot friend, and you show them a picture of a room. You tell the robot to change the red chair into a blue chair, or maybe add a cute little cat on the rug. In the past, our robot friends used something called chain of thought to figure this out. Chain of thought just means the robot thinks step by step, kind of like how I ask you to show your work on math test. Right. Showing your work helps you get the right answer. But the problem the researchers found is that the robots were either too general, or they were too specific and could not handle new types of tasks. If a robot learned exactly how to move objects around, it might completely fail if you asked it to change the art style of the picture into a watercolor painting. The robot would get confused because its step-by-step thinking was not flexible enough. Also, sometimes the robot would think of the right steps, but the final picture would still come out wrong. This paper tries to solve these big problems by creating a new way for the robot to think, which they call Meta-CoT. Or let me explain how this magical medical works. The researchers gave the AI a two-level decomposition process. Decomposition is just a big word for breaking a huge problem into smaller, much easier pieces. The first level is called Triplet Decomposition. The researchers noticed that any change you want to make to a picture can be broken down into three things. These are the target and the acquired understanding ability. For example, if you say to make the dog bigger, the task is changing the size, the target is the dog, and the understanding ability is knowing where the dog is in the picture. By forcing the AI to identify these three specific things every single time, the AI gets a much deeper and more granular understanding of what it needs to do. It looks at every single object in the image and decides if it needs to be edited or left alone. Now, let us talk about the second level, which is my absolute favorite part. It is called Meta-task Decomposition. The researchers realized that they do not need to teach the AI every single complex editing task in the world. Instead, it broke all image editing down into just 5 basic meta-tasks. These are simple things like adding, removing, or replacing. It is just like learning your primary colors in art class. Once you know red, blue, and yellow, you can mix them to create any color you want in the whole wide world. By teaching the AI just these 5 basic actions, the AI can combine them to solve completely new and complex problems it has never even seen before. This makes the AI incredibly good with generalization, which means it can handle new situations without getting confused. There's one more super clever trick in this paper. Remember how I said the AI sometimes thinks correctly, but still messes up the drawing? To fix this, our researchers added something called the Meta-task consistency reward. This is basically a grading system. Another AI acts like a teacher and checks if the final picture actually matches the step-by-step plan. If a picture matches the plan, the AI gets a high score and a big gold star. If it does not match, the AI gets a lower score. This helps train the AI to actually follow its own instructions properly. The results of this study are just fantastic, showing a 15.8% improvement across 21 different editing tasks compared to older methods. Right, so how does this amazing technology actually help us in our everyday lives? I can think of 3 wonderful examples where this could change the world. First, think about learning and education. Imagine a digital storybook where children can create their own adventures. A child could type an instruction like, make the classroom look like it is under the ocean, and give the teacher a pirate hat. Because the Meta-task system understands exactly how to break this down into adding water and replacing the hat, it can instantly create beautiful and accurate illustrations for the story. This would make learning so much fun and interactive. Second, this technology would be incredibly helpful for home design and family chores. Let us say your family wants to redecorate the living room. Instead of moving heavy furniture around, You could just take a picture of your room and tell the AI to remove the old sofa, add a new green one by the window, and change the wallpaper to a bright yellow. The AI would break this down into simple tasks, removing the old target, adding the new target, and replacing the background style. You would get a perfect preview of your new room in seconds. Third, this could totally revolutionize how we shop for clothes online. Sometimes it is hard to tell if a jacket will look good with your favorite shirt. You could upload a picture of yourself wearing your shirt and ask the AI to add the new jacket and change the lighting so you can see how it looks outside. The AI can handle these complex combinations smoothly because of its Meta-task training. It knows exactly how to layer the jacket over your shirt without messing up the rest of the picture. It is just so wonderful to see how breaking big problems into smaller pieces, just like we do in school, can help even the smartest computers learn better. That is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening and learning with me. I hope you all have a beautiful and curious week ahead of you.